That's you, bro.
What's up, guys? No, I don't got an intro.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the
And
first
I'm like,
episode of
hey,
Real
yeah,
Brother Talk.
yeah, real brother money.
Real
I'm looking
Brother
about to connect
Talk.
to this Wi-Fi really quick. Hold on. I'm about to connect to their Wi-Fi because you're already low-key like,
I'm already fumbling. Oh, my bad.
you're already like, it,
I'm
uh,
already, I'm already fumbling the whole
oh,
pod. My bad.
it,
Yeah, that's how I be on Skype in the Skype days. That's
please.
all I was.
Oh,
Eh,
bro,
eh.
Skype was it. Opening my AirPods case. And
Oh,
like,
even
piecing my phone
flow
headphones. All right, bro, you can't be playing
like
the
a
game.
shard. I'm hitting a
All right.
nasty combo right now, though.
Oh my gosh, you can't be playing the game over doing a
No,
podcast.
I'm focused. I'm just free skating. I'm not
You
even gonna
ain't.
say nothing
All
about
right,
it.
all right.
Focused.
Go Biden. No,
I thought you actually that's a good topic though, but you can't actually talk
no.
politics.
I mean, we could talk about like the socioeconomic.
Like you can't say anything bad about Biden though. You can't say like, oh, Biden's dumb.
We can talk about the socioeconomic state of our country, on some Jaden Smith.
But you can't say, oh, Biden's dumb. Like actually.
I mean, not really. I mean, not like publicly
Why? It's free speech though,
because
no?
it's like it is free speech, but like you can you hear me still?
Yeah.
I keep opening my AirPods. I had to push them away. It's like I don't know. You give up like a lot of rights when you join the military, because like
Oh, you signed some stuff.
well, yeah, pretty
So I know you're
much.
like,
I
yeah, I guess
mean,
the government does like pretty much own you.
pretty
Thanks. That makes
much
sense,
until I get
cause
out of this Shardington.
even when you get out though,
But yeah,
can't they like recall you if there's like a war or something?
yes and no. So there's like, so technically my contract is like 8 years, so it's like 6 and 2. So I'm 6 years is like gotta go to drill and whatnot, and then there's like 2 years where I'm like on call, but I don't have to do anything. So I don't really know how that works. But
Oh, word.
I should start asking people because I know like quite a few people that have just gotten out recently. Like, so
Yeah,
what does it
word.
mean for you?
Like,
What does it mean? What are
yeah.
these markings?
But you can't have
And
you can't
so
have like
Sopranos,
anxiety in the military though. Like, you have like anxiety disorder, they just kick you out or something. Is that true?
uh, like yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't know like the details of like what exactly they'll kick you out for, but like I know
Can't be
like
Gregan.
certain, well, like certain, yeah. I mean, yeah, like certain medical, like I don't even know what you call it, medical diagnosis,
Mm-hmm.
diagnoses, whatever. Just like certain medical conditions, I guess they'll kick you out for, but I don't know. But like some people go in with it and they just don't tell them, and then they find out, and then you're really screwed,
And you're just stuck though, no? Just like I
and you're out.
oh you're
No, you're not
out and
stuck.
then
No, they kick you out, but I think you get like a dishonorable discharge, and then your life's over.
not
No,
really, bro.
I mean I think a dishonorable discharge would show up on a background check, though. No,
Yeah, but like still better than not being in the military, no?
does dishonorable
A good question actually.
discharge affect civilian life?
Interesting topic.
Does dishonorable discharge show up show up on background check? A dishonorable discharge will appear on a background check and can prohibit someone from obtaining employment or housing.
Employment is crazy.
I think housing is more ridiculous. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get an apartment, and somebody's like, yeah, you got this dishonorable discharge, though, so we can't let you live here. Like, what?
That's crazy. Jen, we're
I
doing
feel
a
like people
pod.
don't really understand like how the military actually works. So, like, I was talking to some guy today, and I was like, yeah, like I'm in the National Guard or whatever. And he was like, oh, really? Yeah. And I was all like, everything that you're thinking that the National Guard is right
Pod.
now, I was like, it's not that. I was like, everything you're thinking right now, just forget it because it's not at all what you're thinking.
Yeah,
I was like, we just
people definitely don't understand how the military.
like they think
I
we're out there
don't.
just freaking working out like 24/7 and shooting guns and whatever, and like not even active duty does that. They just be sitting around,
On
just
God, y'all
goofing
need to do
off.
something. That's why we need to like start a war. Like, who we kidding? On the
What do you
war,
mean? There's
bro.
two wars going on right now.
And why
Let's
aren't
just
y'all
start a
over
war.
there?
Like,
Why aren't y'all over there wilding?
I don't know. I could see. I don't know. I could see why we're not in like the Palestinian war. I guess like they just gotta hash that crap out on their own.
It's religious, no?
Like I don't even know anything that's going on with that. But
Saying invade
the
Iraq?
the oil. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
The did someone say oil?
That's crazy, bro. Uncle Sam wilding for that oil.
Um, no. What's
Oil.
the other one?
I'm
Ukraine.
weekend. Yeah, Ukraine. Palestine.
Ukraine.
Palestine, they've been fighting over there for like 2,000 years.
Yeah. I was
Like,
looking it up, and Palestine is like
bro,
not a
give it up.
place. Like Palestine is
Palace,
like literally not a place.
but like
Not
Palestine,
whatever.
that's a
It's like not
place.
recognized. It's like not recognized by like the world.
Yeah, I don't understand any of
Because I
that.
was looking it up one day at work. I was like, okay, so Jerusalem's a place. Like
America's our
Israel's a
promised
place.
land.
But then I was like, where's Palestine? And it was like not there. So I don't really get like what's
Isn't
going
that the
on.
whole point of it? They're trying to get recognized or whatever.
They got to
Yeah,
talk.
we gotta not let's skip that topic. We obviously know nothing.
I just don't know anything about it. Like, and I don't know like
What was I gonna
it's
say?
like
Paul was
kind
telling me that when he was in the Marines, if you lacked on boot camp, they like just left you there. They just like left you for dead, pretty much.
well, that's because the Marines is different. The Marines is like literally, and this was like a long time ago too, where they like actually let you go home. But the Marines is like technically the Marines is like special forces, technically,
Oh, word.
because the Marines is actually just the Navy, but they're like the special forces of the Navy, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. That's like not completely accurate, but that's like the Marines are a special branch of the Navy, and like you obviously got to be like more elite to be in the Marines. Like they're held to a little bit higher of a standard, but
Mm-hmm.
nah. Now there's, and I don't know if it's the same with the Marines. I would assume so, but like now there's like all these like regulations and rules, and like the like at least in the Army, like when I did it, there's so much shit that they got to do,
They gotta sit up.
like they'll like if one person starts like overheating, like about to like have heat exhaustion or whatever, or is having heat exhaustion or whatever, like they'll
Mm-hmm.
stop everything. Like they'll literally stop everything.
Why? 'Cause they might die.
Well, yeah, they can't have people fucking dying.
Dramatic shit. Tavian told me someone died like right when he went to boot camp. Someone died like off rip.
I mean, probably, but
Did Jay get a better mic? I don't know. He's on his phone.
does it sound better? Who's that?
I think it's a little louder or something. It's like a little more roomy. It's not bad though. That's Jen.
I want to go out to my car, honestly, but I don't want to like the doors like automatically lock, and whenever you open a door, like like a chime goes off.
Oh, word. It's like doo 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 doo.
Low key.
Damn. Yeah, anyways,
I mean,
Paul was
like,
telling me they're just if they lacked on a boot camp and they're like trying to leave or they couldn't hack it or whatever, they were just like stuck there till the end of it and they were just like you saying they were like punished kinda, like they were just like zombies. They're just chilling there,
oh
like
yeah, they like so like I guess what happens because we had a guy do it. So like what happens? I guess like at least for us, like if you can't pass like the PT test, they'll keep you there, and you have like so many tries to
oh
pass
right,
it.
right.
And then like the other one is like if you fail height and weight, like if you're too fat, pretty much they'll help you with that too. But like after so many failures, like then you have to go home.
Yeah, Tavian I don't know if I told you all this, but Tavian went and failed. I think it was like 3 times, or it was like every 2 weeks for like a little bit. I don't know exactly. And
Well, yeah,
he
like because
failed
he did
every
army,
time.
right?
Yeah, he was
He did
army.
army, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like 11 weeks or whatever, and I think you take like three tests,
yeah, he
and
failed
then
all
if you
three.
fail that, then you go to this thing called, I can't remember what they call it, but like basically it's like everybody who's failed, like they keep you there and everybody else leaves. And then like all you do is just like work out and eat and you don't do anything else. And then like they retest you after so much time. And then I think if you fail that, you get like one more chance and then you're done.
Yeah, he failed
I
to
don't
sit
know
up every
exactly.
time. They had to lower it just for him.
Bro couldn't sit up.
I
Felt
feel
it.
bad talking about him like this, not gonna lie. Salty.
But he made it eventually, right?
No, he went home, failed every time, went home, and was like, "Fuck that, bro. I'm not joining the military." And then like a couple months later, he was like, "I don't know what to do," and then he just went back.
Yeah, and then he made it through or no?
Yeah, yeah, he made it there. Still though, being sent home like all that time for nothing is like, bruh. No,
That's crazy to me because he's actually like fit. Or
that's
at
what
least
I'm
he
saying.
was.
Bro's pretty like yoinked for like a high schooler.
Because I think like I can't remember what year, but I'm pretty
Like if
sure he
this dude
wrestled for
can't
like a
make,
year.
like if this dude can't make it, bro, we're just
He like wrestled or did
cooked.
track or something, and I was like, oh, he's actually kind of built.
You actually kind of built.
Just
That's
a waste of a
crazy.
human being, though.
You actually kind of built. Sorry about the mental disability on him, but that's
Yeah. Like people
crazy.
like that, it's just a waste of a human being. Like the genetics are there, but you just soft.
What? He's not
You're just
soft,
soft. You're like a
bro.
fucking
Stop.
pillow. Bro,
That's
that's like
fuck the genetics,
ah.
bro. You see them little dudes who are like just like pro fighters.
That's what I'm
Respect,
saying.
respect,
Well, I
bro.
mean, those are weight classes though.
Still
Like
though,
they're fighting other little dudes.
yeah, they're still tough as shit though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll probably beat the shit out of like an average Joe who's like 200 pounds.
Yeah, anybody probably.
I mean, probably not anybody, but
Anybody. You think if you put one of the if you put who's the little dude Floyd Mayweather against like Shaq, Floyd's not gonna cook up.
I don't know. I mean, like if somebody, I guess it like depends. Like, what are you comparing it to? Like somebody with like fighting experience or like zero fighting experience whatsoever?
Yeah, like zero. Most people have zero fighting experience. So yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like how, yeah, I don't know. Like, what if they just work out?
Oh my God. What if it's
You
a
gotta
what if
ask
it's a
this.
street fight?
th These are the questions that society wants us to answer.
Floyd versus Shaq in the ring. Who's cooking up? Shaq does
Floyd
no
versus
training.
Shaq. Shaq will probably cook Floyd. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Just for being like a big gorilla?
Dude, Floyd doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but he's the GOAT.
Especially now he's like old. Are you talking about like Floyd in his
Yeah, but
prime?
yeah.
Like prime Floyd and prime
Prime
Shaq? I'm
Floyd.
low-key taking prime Shaq.
What? Prime Shaq is ginormous, though. That's the
Bro,
thing.
he's huge. He's like 6'6". Or like no, he's
Yeah.
like dude, he's 7 foot.
He's
I think
taller than
Shaq is
six
like seven
six.
foot.
Yeah, he's like legit giant.
Shaq is huge, bro.
He
Like
was
the
throwing
reach on
bows
him
on
too.
him. He was throwing bows on him too. Yeah, that's right.
Like the reach is crazy. Like, yeah, he's 7'1", 325 pounds. What? There's no way.
But Floyd though, he's the GOAT.
Let's see. How big is Floyd Mayweather? Let's
He's
see.
like 5'6", bro.
Let's see. Yeah, Floyd is 5'8". I don't know how much he weighs. Grand Rapids. Professional career.
Floyd is 5'8".
I'm gonna say what weight class is Floyd Mayweather?
5'8's not
What weight
too bad.
class
5'8's not even that
was
bad. I thought
Floyd
he was like five
Mayweather?
two.
Welterweight? Well, like what's the number though? That's what I never understand. Like I don't understand. They just like What's the
It's five
number?
eight, bro. Forget the weight, bro. Cut the small talk.
151. So he's like literally like the same size as me. So like me against Shaq. I mean, he's smaller than me. I'm like 165. So he's like 151.
Yeah, knee
Like
size.
in his prime? No, no, no. Yeah, Shaq is like literally double his size in every type of way, and even in the way, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, okay,
I was
we
fine.
get you, bro. But nah, cut the bullshit, bro. Cut the small talk. No experience. Yeah, honestly, you just Shaq just
I mean,
grabs them and it's
Shaq is
over. Like,
like
yeah,
I don't like where. Hold on, where's Shaq from?
he just grabs them and it's over.
From
No,
Newark, New Jersey. Was he from a bad neighborhood? Because if he was, then I guarantee he knows how to fight a little bit.
New
Is
Jersey.
that
He was up with the Sopranos. He was up kicking it with Tony.
anyway? I don't know. But you know who's not losing in a fight? I don't care who you got. I don't care who you got in your corner. Nobody is beating prime Mike Tyson.
Shaq's not beating him.
Fuck no.
How tall's Mike? Like
Fuck
six
no.
one.
Mike Tyson, yeah, he's like heavyweight too.
You don't think? You don't
Prime
think
Mike Tyson is cooking anybody.
Shaq
Anybody.
with a little
He's cooking
experience?
Shaq. He's putting Shaq right on his ass
Shaq with a little
in the first
experience though.
round.
With a little experience though. In a street fight.
Mike Tyson's 5'10", so he's a little bit bigger than me, but I think he was heavyweight though.
5'10's not even that big, yo. Compared to
Yeah, but he's knocking
Shaq.
Shaq out. The bigger they are, the bigger they fall.
No way, bro.
Mike Tyson's 240. Oh my God,
That's
man.
pretty hefty, bro.
240 at 5'10" is
Yeah,
crazy.
that is wild.
That'd
Bro
be
has
like me like almost putting on 100 more pounds of just straight muscle, being a little bit taller. Like imagine me, but like 50 more pounds of muscle. It looked like
imagine
a fucking shitbrick house. And Shaq
imagine
is
you
kind of
but
fat.
imagine you but fat as hell.
Shaq's
Just,
kind of fat. Like,
no,
don't you think?
forget the conversation. Just imagine you but but fat as
All right,
shit.
bro, we get it. You paid,
No. Just me.
bro.
My bad. Imagine you
I don't
but
know. You're
just
really laughing. Who's it? Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat?
Jenny.
Oh my loser! Don't you got anything better to do on a Thursday night? Fine.
What? It's gaming hours. She's playing Fortnite. Hey yo, Fortnite. Alright, brainstorm
Fortnite
some topics
about to
since this is the
pass.
first ep. Brainstorm some
I
topics
mean, we're
really quick.
talking right now. This is the topic. I don't know. Sopranos? You want to talk about the Sopranos? I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
far.
You only
The
season
last
one
episode
still?
I, yeah, the
You're
last episode
done.
I watched like one after the episode where the priest like stays the night, but I don't remember what happens. He like kissed his therapist.
Yeah, that was pretty
Uh,
cringy, no?
yeah, he was all like,
Was he
it's
macking it
crazy
or
how he like
nah? Was
beats
he
her.
macking?
No, no,
Nah, he wasn't macking.
no, no, no. He was like, I'm in love with you. I was like,
Yeah, it was that was like the
too
only
soon,
that was like the
too soon.
only scene in like the whole show that I was like, ugh, this is a little cringe. But even that,
It was
even for
just too.
like the early 2000s, it's not that bad.
Dude, this show started in 1999. I never knew that.
Yeah, on God. One thing is
I don't know.
weird about the show is it has some cheesy ass sound effects. Like, let me know if you notice that.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
it has some
It's good
it
though.
has some Scooby Doo sound effects. No kidding. Okay, not Scooby
Like
Doo, but
somebody falls and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
There's like there's like
It's like a piano
cartoon ducks going
falling.
around their head.
Yeah, it's a
That's
piano
funny.
falling. No, like when somebody gets punched or whatever, it's like, doosh. Like it's like I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit like, all right, this is a weird sound effect, but
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what happened in the last episode that I watched. Yeah, I feel bad for the one guy, his like
The
friend
first
that
season's
owned the
low-key the
restaurant.
worst.
What? Nah, it's
I'm
pretty
not
good.
gonna.
I mean, I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
no, no,
Sometimes
no.
we'll just be yapping, and I get kind of bored, and I get on my phone and I miss like a whole section.
No, no. The first season has all the bad characters. The mom. Oh, is Tony Soprano's sister in it?
No, no.
Oh, okay. She's pretty annoying too. Anyways, the mom, Junior's kind of a douche in the beginning. Christopher's like really dumb in the beginning. Christopher's dumb the whole
Dude,
time.
Junior's so annoying. Like, you would have never thought he was in the mob. Like, he's just a fucking baby about everything. He's like, I need to be running this shit. I'm like, bro, shut up.
He's
Like,
not
what are you
really in the
crying
mob
about?
though. He's like just an old head. He's like just an old fart at this point.
He's just a fucking pussy. I'm like, bro, shut up. Like, why are you? He's just a cry. Like, I don't get that. He's a crybaby. Like, Christopher's a crybaby too, but he's like, at least he's about that action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's about that action. That's fire.
I like because they like blow up that guy's restaurant or whatever. You know?
Yeah. What'd they do that for? Insurance money?
No, because it was like his Uncle June was gonna like kill somebody in that
Oh
restaurant, and they
yeah,
were
so
like, it's
their
gonna
idea is
ruin
to
his
so
business.
their idea was
And
to
they're like,
blow it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
That's
he was, yeah,
fire.
he was like, well, at least that way he'll get the insurance money, and then he like never did.
Yeah.
But then he's like, they're at like a cookout later, and he's like, man, it just sucks having that taken from you. And Christopher's like, well, imagine if nobody or if everybody just stopped showing up instead. And he was like, I'm just gonna walk away. I thought that was funny.
Christopher dumb as hell. Yeah, Artie, poor Artie. His restaurant gets cooked up. Man, he got a rough go in the show.
I want to see the part that I remember I sent you that one scene where the guy's like he's like snow blowing the driveways or whatever.
He's
I
like,
can't
"What did
remember
you
what he
just
said.
say?" I
He's like,
don't
I don't know.
know. That part was mad funny. He's like, "What the fuck did you just say?" He's like, "I don't know."
Throws like a lawn chair. He just folded
Bro
immediately.
just folded so
Didn't even give it a
fast.
second thought. He was like, nah, ain't even worth it.
Christopher is pretty annoying in the beat. There's a lot of there's a few annoying characters. Junior becomes cooler later on though.
Who's the one guy? Mikey, right? It's
Mikey.
like Junior's like henchman, basically.
Mikey.
Mikey Palmetto? I don't know. I just made that up.
Mikey, is he fat?
No, he's like taller, hair slicked back. He always has like a suit on, but no tie.
I don't
Tony like
remember.
beats the shit out of him, and then he like staples a parking ticket to him.
Tony beats the shit out of him.
It's like season one, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. Season one is the
Let me see.
worst.
Um,
Season one's still good, but it's the worst for sure.
Steve Buscemi's in the show. Word.
Yeah, he
I was
is.
gonna
He has a
surprise
good
get good.
character. He has a good character too, not gonna lie.
Mikey Palmisi.
Let me pick. Put him on screen for everybody. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. It's way too much work.
Mikey Palmisi. How do you not remember this guy?
Probably would if I saw him, because he probably gets cooked like right away.
Zip it.
He probably.
Don't be spoiling it. I already had like a huge plot point spoiled from it,
You
so
can
that kind of
expect
sucks.
that everybody's gonna get cooked. Like literally every character you're
Well, I
watching
know
right now is
like
gonna get cooked. Like literally every single person dies. I'm just
I know the
like,
pussy guy dies. I saw that scene already on Facebook.
any spoilers? You saw a pussy die?
Yeah, on the boat.
Oh,
I
this dude.
saw.
Yeah, I remember this dude. He he's more of a side character. He actually is like in the whole show, I think.
I'm sure Vito gets cooked. I never saw the video of him getting cooked, but he's like,
Vito
"Hey, I never
rip.
asked you. What's your last name?" Detrolio. Vin Detrolio, my arch nemesis.
Vito the goat.
You mean he was catching, not pitching?
Christopher's so stupid though.
He is pretty dumb. He is pretty
He's
dumb.
dumb the whole time, not gonna lie.
Yeah, his buddy gets cooked like immediately. Brendan,
Immediately. Bum, bum. Yeah.
he gets cooked because they like steal that truck full of suits, and then Junior has him killed. I was like, damn, what? But that guy was kind of stupid.
Bro,
That guy.
a lot of the people that get cooked are actually just dumb as hell. Like they literally got cooked just because they were stupid, pretty much.
I mean, Tony almost got cooked
What part did
already.
Tony almost get cooked? He almost gets cooked
He's like
like
taking
every
his
episode.
daughter, huh?
He almost gets cooked
What?
like every episode, bro.
Well, he like took his daughter to the colleges or whatever, and he sees that one guy that used to be in the mafia, and then he like,
That's in season one? That's so lit.
yeah, and the guy's like literally pointing the gun at Tony, and then he doesn't shoot him, and then Tony kills that guy later. He's like, "I let you go." He
That's
was like, "Yeah, well, too
crazy. That
bad."
was in season one. That's a good ass arc. Yeah. I didn't know that was in season one.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
fire. Tony kills him just
Oh,
strictly
I
based
remember the
off
last
the
episode. It's because he's like a rat now, but he's like going to colleges and telling people how he was a big mafioso.
yeah, he like didn't have respect for their thing. That's crazy. Tony stood on business for that.
But no, I remember the last episode I seen was when he's like a kid. He's like
Yeah.
talking about him as a kid, and his dad gets like arrested at the fair or the carnival. That episode was kind of boring. I honestly was not really paying attention, but
Bruh. Favorite character so far? Ollie.
Paulie's Paulie.
Ollie. Don't tell me you don't know Polly.
Paulie's the guy with the I ought to knock you out. I don't know.
Polly's the guy that
That's a
always.
captain you're talking to. I thought his name was Vinny.
That's Vito.
Who's Paulie? The
Vito's the
guy with
dude who
the
said, "That's a cat. I'm a captain now," or whatever. Polly's
no,
the dude.
Paulie's the
Polly's
guy.
balding. He's got like the winged hair, and he always has his hands up. He's hella iconic.
I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on.
He has like the wing. I don't know what you call that. Wing,
Wingding?
wingding hairdo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Paulie Walnuts.
Yeah, he's actually mad
Is this
funny.
guy still alive? No.
A lot of the best parts of the show is just the banter. I'm not even gonna lie.
Silvio? Silvio is like the
S-
ugliest in the
no,
world.
Silvio is my favorite.
That dude is beyond ugly.
He's
His face is just like permanently frowning.
I know it's awesome, right?
No.
It's so awesome, bro.
I gotta watch all the
When
other
I be
ones.
feeling badass, I'll be looking like Silvio. I'm like, yeah, Silvio
He's
the
like
go, bro.
got the permanent snarl.
It's
I
Silvio
need
the
to watch
go.
like I need to
Silvio,
watch
the
all the
actor's a guitar player for
Steve Van Zandt. Yeah. Who is that?
yeah,
Sounds familiar.
he's a guitar player
He was in a
for
band.
fuck, what's his name? The famous dude, Born to Run,
Steven
Bruce
Van.
Springsteen.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's Bruce Springsteen's like guitar player from E
Dang.
Street Band or whatever.
Buddy must be loaded.
Yeah, he acted in that. For some reason, he was just acting in Sopranos. I don't know why.
Who else? The one guy that's cool is Hesh. Hesh.
Hash. What's cool
Hesh is
about
dope.
Hash? He's just chill.
Just like that Jew.
He's that Jew. On God, he is.
He really is just that Jew. I don't know how else to explain
He's
it.
just that Jew. That's
Wait,
so
who's
fire. He's just that Jew. Hold on a second. Let me process that.
Bobby
Yeah,
Balcalieri?
Bobby Bacala.
Who is that guy? He
He
looks familiar, but like I don't know like
he
what role he is.
he ends up becoming Junior's main guy, Junior's main dude. But I don't know if he's in the beginning too
Okay.
much. Bobby Bacala, Bobby's chill, Bobby's cool, Bobby's gay. I was like,
Who was the guy that you said is gonna be dope? Johnny Sack.
Johnny Sack is awesome. Johnny Sack stands on business, bruh.
We'll see. We'll see.
Silvio,
No, I need to.
Silvio gets into like no drama, argues with nobody. Like he's like actually the chillest one. He
He
starts
knows his
no
place.
beef. He starts no beef. He's just like, hey, forget about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Paulie dies too. I seen like a scene, but I didn't.
You seen a
It didn't end
scene?
with him. It didn't. It didn't end with him dying. That was on a boat too.
All right, let me spoil the
That
whole
one was on a
show.
boat too. Huh?
All right, let me spoil the whole show. Who we kidding?
Eh. No, I need to watch all those movies. I need to watch like Casino, Bronx Tale,
Bro, I'm surprised you haven't
Raging
already. I've
Bull,
seen all of them, bro. You're lacking.
Scarface.
Oh my God, you're lacking so
Just every
hard.
Robert De Niro movie I need to watch, just for starters.
God,
Goodfellas.
watch Taxi Driver too.
What's the one?
Robert De Niro the GOAT for sure.
Bronx Tale. Bronx Tale. Yeah, that's it. What's Taxi Driver about?
He's a taxi driver. He's a taxi driver in New York City, and he's like, he's just like lonely. It's kind of like the epitome of modern like, just he's kind of a I don't know. He's just like a low life, I guess.
Yeah, he's in all the freaking movies. He's not in the first Godfather, is he? De Niro?
Nah, he's not.
There was like legit nobody famous in The Godfather. I
What?
guess
Al
what's his name?
Pacino?
Al Pacino, yeah. Al Pacino and
What? Marlon Brando?
yeah, Marlon Brando. I don't even know who that is really.
Marlon Brando is like the most famous actor of all time.
I
Lighten
don't think
up,
so.
bro.
And what else was he in?
Everything. Name any film ever. Just kidding. Nah, he's like
Uh,
old. He's like older. He's like
oh, he
50s.
was Superman or no? No, he wasn't
Look
Superman.
it up. I don't know.
No, he wasn't
Lighten
Superman.
up. I don't know.
He was Jor-El.
George Floyd?
He's in a couple movies, yeah, but I've never seen any of these, and they're all old. He's in a movie with your boy.
Johnny?
Yeah,
Hey, yeah, I didn't see that one. But I got
Don
to.
Juan DeMarco.
I gotta see that one, not gonna lie. Johnny made a
Old
movie
as
with like
heck. That's
every
not bad.
goat. He hit them all. He was like, alright, just give me everybody.
Yeah, I've never heard of like any of these. I've heard of Apocalypse Now, but I don't even know. He's in like all these Supermans.
Yeah, they're older movies, cause he's like from the 50s, I
What's
guess.
Apocalypse Now? I feel like I've heard of this, but I don't know what it is. Dang, it's got Martin Sheen in it.
Super
Lawrence
famous though.
Fishburne, Harrison Ford.
Ooh. Wait, Apocalypse Now I might have seen.
Got a
What's it
couple
about?
brothers
What's it
in it.
about?
Says
Alright, bro, it's any yap sesh.
about Vietnam, I guess.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Have
Gotta watch the one with Journey
you seen?
Derb.
You gotta watch Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. That's a good movie.
Bro,
It's
watch
like
Civil War.
oh, dude, I should, huh? Is that still on Hulu?
I don't know if it's on anything yet.
Pretty sure it was on Hulu, no?
Nah, it's pretty new. I don't know.
Where to watch? Oh, it's on YouTube. Dang, expensive as heck.
You
I'm about
gotta
to
watch
start
that
it.
shit though. It's fire. Let me know what you think of that. I don't know. I
Got
loved
Gwyneth
it.
Paltrow. Or no,
No, she
Kristen
looks like
Dunst.
Gwyneth
Yeah,
Paltrow though.
yeah. Got a
When she
couple people
first
on it.
was on screen, I thought it was Gwyneth Paltrow, but then I was like, oh, never mind.
It's
This is the annoying bitch from Spider-Man. Like, oh, word.
got old buddy from Breaking Beans.
Breaking beans.
Yeah, guy that shoots the little kid.
Emilio?
I forget his name in that.
Combo? The guy that
No,
shoots the little kid.
yeah,
Who shoots a
I'll
kid?
tell you. When
Tighten
they're
up, bro.
doing like the swap from the train,
Oh, Todd. Yeah, Todd's in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Todd Alquist.
Yeah,
I still never
he has
finished
a good.
freaking Soul. I never finished Soul yet.
Why not? The ending's good.
I don't know. I'm pretty far. I'm like on the fifth season where he's like finally sat or
See, they're making new Adventure Time spin-offs and regular show
what's it called?
spin-off.
No. On what?
I don't know. It's probably just gonna. It's Warner Brothers, so probably just be on
Adventure Time
Max.
spin-off?
Probably just be on
Oh, one
Max or
day.
whatever. The Adventure Time
Hey
spin-offs
Yo
didn't.
Bimo?
Yeah, they didn't sound too
That?
good, but I was like, there's like three other ones, and they're making a movie
Yeah, it
too.
says there's three.
They're making a movie,
Um,
Brothers
a
show.
move? Did you get Big Apple Bag?
Nah, they ain't me up. They slow as hell. I'm not gonna call them. I don't
Oh
care. I
yeah, it
don't care
says
that
first is
much.
there's gonna be a film. Then it says the second spin-off is Hey Yo Bimo. I can't read. I just needed to say these are it.
I just need to say
Is a regular show coming back in
RDRHD.
2024?
Yeah, they're doing a regular Brothers show spin-off.
Regular show will return with new series from original creator JQ or JG Wentworth.
JQ. JG Wentworth.
JG Quintel. He
Yeah.
looks like he should be in Smashing Pumpkins.
JG Quintel.
Yeah,
Why, bro? Not that cool. He was kind of nerdy.
he just looks like he should be in a grunge band or a punk band.
I could see him in yeah, like a punk band, I guess. When I started a band, he did that little Mordecai singing thing. And your mic
You guys
charted.
want to listen to Weezer?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's on
The one,
that was in the show.
the one, the
Living in the summertime.
what was it? It was like 3 in the AM PM. You watched that, right?
Yeah.
That one was funny as hell.
Inaccurate representation of Sid. But
Inaccurate.
yeah, pretty funny though.
Why was it inaccurate?
Cause
2
you
in
don't
the AM
you don't
PM.
see shit turn into a gumball machine.
No, what do you see it turn into?
Doesn't turn into anything. It's just like wavy.
It's just like what?
It's just wavy.
Wavy.
Yeah, like shit just be getting wavy.
I mean, do they do acid? Does it say that? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, he's like, what'd you put in the candy? Acid.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he's like, what?
Is acid LSD or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're.
I don't know, man. I don't know anything about anything. I can tell you a whole bunch about tax law. That's about it.
Your tax law specialist. All right, next topic. Give me something else.
Next
Politics.
topic. I mean, it's just gotta be organic, whatever it's gonna be. I
All
don't
right,
know.
politics.
No, do you want to know what they were saying when I was watching the one podcast?
Yeah, sure.
It was like Joe Rogan and Dr. Phil. They're well, it was Dr. Phil, not really Joe Rogan, but he was like explaining the border situation right now. He's basically saying that like federal agents at the border like do not care like
Federal
who's
agents
coming across
mad
the
because I'm
border.
flagrant.
Yeah,
Why? Yeah, at this
I don't know.
point, it's like, bro, at this point, why
It's just
do we
like,
care about anything at this point?
do we care about anything at this point? I mean, I just think they just care about money. I think all it is just money. I think it's just
Yeah, but
lobbyists.
they print that shit though. Like, what's the fuss?
I don't think it's like that though.
It's pretty much is They print that shit. Money's fake, bro. How do they put money in this in the economy though? They just be printing it though.
Oh, what the heck? That was weird.
That's what I want to know.
What?
How do they put money in the economy when they just be printing that shit? Like they just print it and they're like, here's some money.
They put money in the economy after they print it?
Huh?
Are you saying how they put money in the economy after they print it?
Yeah.
Well, the government probably just like buys shit with that money and then they just pay whoever, like whoever the contractor is, and then eventually, those people get paid and they pay their workers and then those people
And they
spend
just
that
pay them with
money.
money that they printed, and yet we're still in debt.
Probably.
And after all that, they're still in debt. Just print more money.
For how much you think the earth is worth? Like if we sold the earth,
Want
how
some
much money?
Kanye? I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Did he ask that? Oh, he did ask that,
He
didn't
said
he?
that on Joe
I look, he's still,
Rogan.
yeah, I look, he stole that from him.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that.
it's not a good
I
podcast
watched that
for
one, but I don't
stealing
remember
other
anything
people's
about it.
stuff. Nah, just kidding. That was
He's all
good.
like,
Kanye's just a little weird
George
in that.
Lucas, Luke Skywalker. No.
He kissed his. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, but how much do you think the earth is worth though? That's great. That's like a good thing to ask. But like I guess it's also like if you like first of all, who are you selling it to? And like do they need
What's it worth as a whole?
like is it
Like,
just worth the space? Is it worth like the resources if anybody needs it?
I don't know. Let's
I
say
don't
like
know.
how much is it worth to humans as a whole?
Oh, like probably like whatever's after a trillion. Probably that much.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
What's the after a trillion? Quadrillion?
I don't know. Duke Dillion.
What comes after? But
A million, a million, a million, a million.
you could never amass that much money.
Yeah, unless
Quintillion?
you just print
Oh,
that shit.
quadrillion. Yeah. But like that's what I don't get though. Like I guess it would just be like you would have to like keep making more resources to get more money, like for it to be worth that much. So I guess it like kind of makes sense because if you think about like gas, I guess so like gas is being produced every day. It's like it's new gas. They're not like reusing gas. I mean, I guess you could say
Yeah,
that
it's
about
it's
anything.
new. Yeah.
I guess you could say that about anything though,
Yeah, the Earth is
unless it's like recycled.
not infinite though.
Well, yeah, obviously. Big though.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Remember they made it seem like such a problem in like school that we were gonna like
Yeah.
want to run out of like fresh water and stuff.
Do you ever feel like schools, like obviously like colleges try to push an agenda, but do you ever feel like in high school and middle school that they were trying to like push an agenda?
Yeah, well, the most obvious one is that they try to tell you to go to college.
I don't know, but like I always felt like sometimes like do you remember I feel like it was in like middle school that we watched like the Ben Carson Miracle Hands or whatever. Or maybe that was elementary.
I don't
Do you
remember
remember
that.
that though?
Now, what was it? What was
It
it
was
about?
like it's Cuba Gooding Jr. Let me see. Let me see when this came out. This will answer my questions, I bet. Gifted Hands, the Ben Carson story.
Ben
It's about Ben
Carson.
Carson. You know who Ben Carson is or no?
Nah, what'd he do? I know his
He was like a
name.
doctor and he did like some procedure and he was like the first person to do it. He's black, so that obviously gave him like a head
Oh, he's in
start.
politics now?
Yeah, so he did
Oh,
like
okay, yeah,
a
I know him.
but yeah, it was weird because I remember they like showed us the movie and it was like during voting time. and he was
Ooh, so they're trying to
running.
get your parents to vote or what?
Well, like, like I don't want to be like mean, but like think about like a lot of the kids that we went to
Be
school
mean,
with.
bro.
Huh?
Don't be mean, bro.
Okay, like all these like Hispanic parents, you know what I'm saying? Like you think they're
Mm-hmm.
really doing the research of like who they're gonna vote for and stuff, you know? But their kid
No.
comes home and there's like, oh, this Ben Carson guy, this and that, yada yada yada. Like, I don't know. It's a gross
Is he a
like.
Democrat or what?
I think so. I think
Oh,
you're in Democrat.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Why would they want you to? Why would they
2016
want? Why would the
presidential
schools want
campaign.
Ben Carson?
Oh, he's a Republican. I lied. I lied.
Yeah, back when it was cool to be a Republican.
Yeah, that was one of the things they were saying
Not even
too. Is
that old
like
now.
they're kind of saying that like both sides are kind of like switching, because like now
It's
like all
getting
the liberals are
warped.
like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
war, and then like all the Republicans are like, they're like, oh well, we got to help our people out, so maybe like stuff like welfare isn't that bad.
I remember they tried to teach us in socials like what Republican and Democrat was, and it was like so like
Just a
yeah,
generalization.
so generalized. Like they were like, if you hate gay people, go on this side. Like I was like, Jesus. Yeah, it was like such a
Yeah, I
bad
don't really know.
generalization.
I didn't really like that. I had Mr. Taylor. I didn't really like him at all.
I had Mr. Howen.
Oh,
I don't
oh,
know.
in middle
I
school,
don't
I
know
had Mrs.
when.
Ziegler twice.
High school. I don't
In
remember,
middle
bro. I don't
school,
remember who I had in high school. I don't remember anything about high school.
in high school, I had Mr. Taylor. I think I had Miss Thomas, but she was like the worst teacher in the world. She would just show a video and then and leave.
That's fire. What do you
She
mean? That's like
she would literally
ideal.
like start.
That's
She'd
ideal
start
for
talking
me.
about a topic. She literally started talking about a topic, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't really know how to explain this though, so we're gonna watch a video." I was like, "What?
That's kind of
You're not even
ideal.
teaching."
I was just napping the
No,
whole
it's.
time from our league night before.
I heard the other guy was good.
I remember we watched the movie about McDonald's.
Ray? Or
No,
no?
not the fat guy. What was that movie called? Super Size Me.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't fat. That was a good movie.
We watched
Casey?
that.
What's his
They're
name?
teaching us that in
That guy
health
died. Did you hear
class.
that?
Yeah, he died like recent.
What's his name? Oh,
Rip,
Morgan. Morgan Spurlock. Yeah, he had cancer, I guess. Sad. Did you see
rip.
his second one? Did you ever see that one?
Nah, what was it though?
It was about Big Chicken. It
Oh, really? Like big
was about
chicken,
Big
like
Chicken. Called Super Size Me 2 Holy Chicken.
oh no, big chicken. Why? He just eats hella chicken or what?
It's just explaining
Process,
like when
yeah.
company like when companies call, yeah, like companies say like, oh, free range chicken or whatever, like what that really means, and it explains how like they like exploit farmers so that way they can get you know,
That's true, bro. That is fucked up.
like they had one farmer who would like talk publicly, and he had like the healthiest, the biggest, and like the most chickens, and like he never got like a deal. Like nobody ever bought chickens from him because he like spoke out on the thing.
That is,
But it was
yeah.
also explaining how farmers are like massively in debt, and yeah, it was crazy.
Even eggs, there's like no, even like the free range eggs are like not that good.
Well, they
Cage-free
explained
eggs
that
and all that.
all free range basically means is that chickens have the ability to like go outside. So if they're like in this big ass warehouse, as long as there's like a hole in the side of the building, that's technically free range because they have the ability to go outside, but they don't because they're like all blind and they're like deformed and they can't even walk. So it was like a lot
Yeah,
about that too. You gotta
that
watch it. It's
that's a
pretty good.
sad reality.
Yeah, but what
But like what
you ate
else?
some chicken nuggets today, didn't you?
I
Yeah.
had Popeyes.
Well, there you go.
I'm part
You're
of
the
the
problem.
problem.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's ridiculous to say you're part of the problem though. Cause like,
I
bro,
mean, it's like
you
one of
can't
those things. It's
expect
like,
like
what am I gonna
ordinary.
do?
Yeah, you can't expect ordinary people to like do anything really.
Like like there's only so much we can do in the first place. Like it really just comes down to like you know politics. Just not to need to not be so corrupt. Like people just not to be need to not be so greedy.
That's never gonna happen though.
Dang, new Valorant map dropped.
I don't know. I played Valorant. It was boring. It was awful. Over it. Might peep the new map
You're over
though.
it. You're over Valorant.
Yeah, it's not a. Ever since like the season before this one, I was like, it's over. This game's dead.
Did you ever see Blackfish?
Mm-mm.
That was a good documentary. That one I would watch. That one's about like SeaWorld and how like SeaWorld is
Oh
corrupt. That was a good
yeah.
one.
You ever
That
watch
one's
that
actually
MJ
really good.
one?
No,
Damn. Me
probably should.
neither. Me neither, but I don't know. Yeah, who's to say? Like our opinions don't matter really anyways.
Our opinions don't matter.
Not really. I mean, we're not gonna do anything about anything really.
I mean, I guess, but we can at least like be knowledgeable about it. I don't know.
Ignorance is bliss, bro. Eat your Popeyes chicken nuggets. Eat your McDonald's, bro.
Drink the what do they call it? Drink the Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid, yeah.
I don't know. It's just like what? Yeah, it's just like what can we really do? You know, like we can vote,
Shit is
obviously.
so
And
beyond
voting,
corrupt that it's just like, and it's been that way
like,
for decades. Like it's just like, bro, surely we just give up, bro.
man, I don't know. It's like I don't know.
It's beyond
It's weird.
corrupt, bro.
The one thing that I don't like, like people are like, oh, riots, this and that, and yada yada, but like that's almost kind of like what we need. Like
Yeah.
we need to like take
People
a
to
real
speak out,
stand,
yeah.
and it's gonna,
Anything,
we really
yeah.
need to like take an actual stand against the government. Be like, fix this shit, or we're gonna take over and we're gonna clean house. Okay, I
Yeah,
can't
but
be saying all that.
yo, you're actually doing the most right now.
Not
Yeah,
me. I
his
mean,
true
not me. I
feelings
wouldn't be a
came
part of
out.
that.
He said, "Me
I wouldn't be a
personally,
part of that.
I'm on the side of the government, but
But I'm just saying, like,
other
I'm just,
people."
I'm just saying, like, if that's what they want, because like that's what they did in France.
Yeah, but
That's
that was
literally what they
so
did in
long ago.
France.
We can't do that shit
Okay,
anymore.
I mean, I guess.
Like, bro, it's shit is so restricted now, and the government has like so much more money and technology than the average person. That it's
I
just
mean, if you
like,
think about
what would
it,
you do, bro? Like they would just plow us if they really wanted to.
the government.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, like tomorrow, the government could turn off all electricity and water
Yeah, and we just
tomorrow. They could
yeah,
just do it, and then what? And then what will we do?
that's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
that would be the start of it, I
You gotta watch
guess.
Civil War, bro. Who you kidding?
But it takes like it takes like but that's what I'm saying. It takes like everybody. Like it takes everybody who's not like a government official basically or like a CEO. Because
Yeah.
like it's working class people who control your water. It's working class people who control your electricity. Like they might have like a kill switch button, but like at the end of the
Mhm.
day, like those people who work with that stuff every single day, they're gonna know like at least water. I mean, electricity is important, but not as important. Water is like essential. Because like we can make
Mhm.
fire and stuff, and like cook that way. But like water, like the people who like deal with water and like water
Mhm.
sanitation and stuff, like they know what to do. And that's what I'm saying. It just takes everybody to like come together and be like,
Yeah,
all
everybody's
right,
not gonna agree to do that though.
yeah, that's the
In
problem.
no world would that ever
And they're just gonna keep bitching
happen.
and moaning and complaining about all their
And
problems.
doing nothing, yeah. No one's
Like
actually
you.
ever gonna do anything. What am I supposed to do,
We
bro? I need the whole world on my side.
we're
Thug
we're
shake.
we need you just twerking nonstop. That'll save the uni.
But like shit could be a lot, yeah, shit could just be a lot less corrupt. Like I feel like with ease.
People are just so money hungry. Like I
With
don't get it.
ease.
Like
Like all they had to do is just be a little moral and like it would just be straight. Like no kidding.
I just don't understand. It's like when is it like not like when is it enough money? Like I understand like you want to live comfortably, but you can live comfortably off of like $300,000.
Yeah.
Like you don't need a lot of money to live comfortably.
Oh, now you're turning
Like freaking
liberal.
Nancy Pelosi. Like Nancy Pelosi.
Oh,
All
you think
right.
rich people should just give their money away? Now you're turning liberal, bro.
I don't think that they should give their money away, but I'm saying you don't have to be corrupt. I'm not talking about Bill Gates or Elon Musk, people who like worked hard for their money,
Bill Gates
like
is
worked hard
corrupt.
to. I mean, whatever. But what I'm
Yeah,
listen 1 second.
yeah,
Listen
yeah.
to me. Listen.
I get your point.
I'm saying people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos started out selling books, and people were like, "You're retarded," and now look at him.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Bald.
yeah, exactly. So that's the trade-off. No, I'm just kidding.
That's the
No, but I'm
bottom
saying like
line here.
those people like worked hard for their money and they like donate money, but like people like literally Nancy Pelosi, like
Yeah.
she literally
I think
insider
Bill Gates is
trades.
corrupt, but yeah.
Well,
I get your
I
point.
don't know.
Yeah, I get your point. But
Like
even
she
even
didn't work for that money. She's cheating. She's cheating everybody.
even
If I did that or if you did that, we would go to prison.
yeah, that's a harsh truth. Yeah, that sucks.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's people like that they don't need all that money.
Even Jeff Bezos could be doing more though.
Well, yeah, but
Like I'm not saying you
that's
gotta get your bag and
now
just
that's
no? That's liberal?
that's a little bit.
If
That's
you're
like
that rich though, like
they
let's
need to up. That's literally like they need to up my welfare. Like that's what you sound like right now. Like you're not doing anything at all, and you're like he could be doing more though.
I'm
Like what?
poor. The fuck am I supposed to do?
Work? How do you think he got to where he is?
Yeah, but not everybody, dude. That's like he's Jeff Bezos. There's only one Jeff
Why
Bezos,
do you think
bro.
Bill Gates is corrupt? Hold on. Why do you think Bill Gates is corrupt?
Just the well, his origin is that he like stole the software pretty much from another company and like bankrupted them. And he's like pro-vaccine. He invests in a lot of bullshit, in my opinion. Like he invests in a lot of things that are like not good. Just like
I know that they were like
they're like a liberal's idea of good, and in reality they're like harmful, in my opinion. But he is at
I
least he's at
know
least doing something.
I know that they were like sterilizing women in Africa or something like
Yeah, they're
that. I
doing
knew
he's
some
doing all kinds of dumb shit in Africa, in my opinion, but like
like I knew that, but it also I don't know. Like yeah, it's bad over there too. So it's like I don't know. It's really
that's
bad
on
over
at
there.
least he is like trying to do something. I think he's failing, and I think he's screwed up, and I think he's an idiot. But like, bruh,
I mean, I don't know. It's not
the only
well,
thing
that's the
Jeff
thing.
Bezos is
It's
doing is
not
going to
his job.
space. It's
It's
not. It's
not
the
their
government's job.
job.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not their job.
We shouldn't
We pay
blame.
taxes.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
We pay taxes. We literally give the government our money, and they just do fucking nothing with it.
Yeah, you're
Or they
absolutely
just do the
right.
dumbest shit in the world.
You're
Like
right,
it's
bro.
not their job. It's
You're
not
right.
these billionaires. So
Bottom
that's
line, they're just citizens and they got theirs. The government is
they
the one
got the
who's really
cheddar.
failing. You're right.
Like they get millions of dollars from us every
Billions. And
year.
they print that shit.
Billions. And they don't
Probably trillions.
they don't
No
and they don't
shit.
have to do anything other than exist.
On
They don't
God,
I
the
mean,
government's
obviously
corrupt.
they
You gotta wonder what our like founding fathers would think.
oh,
But
George Washington right now would be like you'd be like, what are all these guys doing out right
be like,
now?
"Where's my powdered wig?"
Eh,
No, I don't know. Be like, "Why are these people walking around freely?" Yo,
yeah,
let me
low
tighten
key, but
up. But still, what would they think? That's dumb too to say like, some conservative people say like, ah, the founding fathers they did it perfect. Like, they'd probably be
I
surprised
mean,
we
I
didn't
think they
add
had
some shit to like the Constitution.
we did add stuff to the Constitution.
Did we?
Well, like all the other amendments, like women's suffrage.
That was a long time ago too. Shit.
No, that was like late 1800s, wasn't it?
Bro, that's a long time ago. If nobody's alive that did that shit, that was like too long ago. No?
I
We didn't
guess.
hardly change shit since then.
Uh, like mid 1800s, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't really change anything. We're like, alright, they got it. They'd probably be surprised, like, you guys didn't add anything. You guys had no ideas. Like,
They were like,
bro.
oh, they were like, we gave you guys the future and you freed those guys. No, I'm just kidding.
We gave you guys the blueprint and you guys just gave up. And everybody came corrupt. And everybody was
19th
doomed.
Amendment.
Alright, let's
When
talk
was
about the
this?
apocalypse.
1920. 1920. Oh my gosh. I did not think it was that early or that late. 1920 is crazy, dude. That was like yesterday. That
No,
was
it
like less than 100 years
wasn't,
ago.
bro.
That was
Stop.
literally less than 100. I guarantee there's people
Still,
who would.
though.
How? That's less than 100 years.
Think there's
Or
people
no, that's more than 100
you
years.
think there's people still balling out of control that were alive? That were like babies back then, like come on.
That's crazy. 1920. Just this past century. I
Women's
mean, the U.S.
brotherage.
in general is like young. So, but I mean, if you compare it to like England, it's been around since like
Man, Americans, we think we're the fucking best, bro.
I mean, we are. No, I'm just kidding.
What's so special about Americans, bro? Remember I was telling you that joke, like someone comes up to you and starts telling you about like the president of some random country, you're like, don't even tell me some shit like that.
Yeah, low key.
You're like, I do not want to know that. Like,
When when I used to work at the boat shop, we had a guy from England that worked there. Like he was like fresh from England. Like he
yeah.
married some chick in America and like moved.
Mm.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, like our prime minister." And we were all like, "Who?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, you know this guy." And we were like, "Who?"
Yeah, we do not give
And
a
we are like,
fuck
"Dude,
about
we have
that shit.
no idea who you're talking about." But like he knew Trump, he knew Biden, he knew Obama, like he knew everybody. And he was like, "Yeah, our one prime minister." And we were like, "We have no idea what you're talking about, buddy."
Yeah.
Like you could like paint his picture and I probably still wouldn't know.
On God, though.
But he knew
That's
like
how we
every
are.
single one of our presidents.
That's valid,
It's
though. Why
because
would
we
we care about some other shit?
we big broed him. We big broed
We
him.
big red them, yeah. On
We big
God.
broed him big time.
We did,
They were like
honestly.
they were like nope, and we were like nope, and that was that. Yeah,
They tried to tax us, and then it's all over.
and we threw their tea in the harbor on some gangsta shit. I know they got up the next day. Whoever was like supposed to be guarding that shit, he was like, ah, I'm fucked. You know what was crazy is they used to tar and feather. That's crazy. Was that
That's
real?
weird. That's some pirate shit.
That's
Some
like
Pirates of the
that's
Caribbean
like
shit.
torture. There were
They
more
used to
than
fucking
70
torture
recorded
people, bro.
incidents of tarring and feathering.
They used to torture
What?
people, bro. I mean, they used to hang people, and hanging in like real life is like pretty dramatic, bro. Like some people be hanging there for like 10 minutes, and it's not like just hanging and they're dead.
Imagine like being in like the Civil War or like I guess like the Revolutionary War like back then. I bet that shit was ass.
Oh
I bet
God.
that shit was fucking ass, bro.
Medicine was
I low
cheap.
key would have been that.
Get
I
hit
low
with
key
a
would have been that
musket, you're
guy.
cooked.
I would have been like saving my bullet. You know me, bro. You know I'm always saving my shit. I'd never be using any of my shit. I just be saving my bullet and like till I'm right up close and then I'm shooting them.
What about that thing where they used to just stand in a line and just fire?
Well, I think that's why we won the Revolutionary War.
Because
I'm
of
pretty sure that's why we won
our dumbass strategy?
because that's like what the British would do. They'd like get all up in a line, and we were like, "No, we ain't doing that shit."
Oh yeah, we would just like run around and flank and shit. That's
But
true.
then,
That's
but I don't know if
true.
that's true though, because I always see like movies of the Civil War, and they're like lining up. Like,
Bro,
have you ever seen the movie
wars?
Glory?
Nah.
Dude, what is wrong with you? You gotta watch Glory.
Bro, you haven't seen the classics. Don't say nothing to me.
Nah, Glory is a classic.
Alright,
Glory?
better.
Oh, dude. I feel like I've told you this before. We watched Glory in Mrs. Collard did his class. Do you remember her?
Mm-hmm. He's probably dead now.
And stop, bro.
You think?
But listen, no. Like one of the opening scenes in that movie is a dude like literally. It's rated R. The opening scene is like a dude literally getting his head blown off, like literally, like
Like
blood
Cobain?
and skull pieces everywhere. And she's like playing the movie, and that pops up, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" So she like skips over. She like skipped over it. Like the whole like beginning scene is like a whole battle scene, so she like skipped over that whole part. But then of course there's a scene where Buddy's getting whipped. She didn't skip that. She's probably rubbing her hands together.
Yeah, she probably remembers that.
I mean, honestly, probably.
Bro, war used to be so cartoonish back then, though. You think about it, bro? Like, everyone had their old-fashioned outfits on, and, like, they had muskets, and they're like, alright, let me just stand in a line. Like, war was, like, kind of funny. Like, am I wrong? It was like a cartoon, bro. Like, they had their goofy-ass little outfits on, and they were like, I don't know.
War back then is like they were actually fighting for some shit though. They were fighting for like some real shit. Now we're just fighting over dumb shit.
What was the oil thing? Oil.
America when they hear oil. Oil.
Now we're
No, we
just
used to be
fighting over
fighting over
nothing,
stupid
bro.
shit.
But in real, yeah, honestly, there's nothing really worth even fighting over, is there?
Like, I don't know.
We'll just fight over money, like status, basically. Because
Oil.
even if you have a bunch of territory, like you're not gonna see all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like probably like the last valid war was probably like World War II. Like probably.
Yeah,
I would assume that was probably like the last war.
yeah, that wasn't our fault though. That was just like, bro, we had to step in.
Yeah, I remember I wrote like a paper or something, and it was like a I can't remember if I think it was World War One actually. It was like the big reason that we stepped in was that we had already like given England or whoever like so much money and like given them a bunch of resources, and we were like, shit, like if we don't help them out, we ain't gonna get our money back. Because I guess we had like a small army back then too. I don't
Damn,
know.
war used to be kind. You get what I'm saying though? Like, it used to be kind of goofy. No?
I mean, yeah, until they created like semi-auto or full auto
Yeah,
weapons,
that's when
yeah.
it became like kind of serious. Like the war became serious, and then like we were fighting over nothing. You know what I mean?
Like imagine it's like you and another dude, and like it's just you two.
And
Like
you're like
you're like
young.
out in
You're
the
like
woods somewhere.
teenagers.
Well, like but like you start kissing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
but like
keep going.
imagine like you got your muskets and you both whiff, and you're like seeing who can fill their shit the fastest, and like
Oh,
get
you
ready, like put.
probably throw hands at that point.
No, yeah, I mean
You
probably,
got
but
a
like imagine
bayonet.
if
You
you
got a
didn't.
bayonet. Yeah.
And you're like dumping the gunpowder and you're looking down, looking up, and then you put like the musket in and you're like putting the stick in there and you're like getting ready and it's like who's gonna be ready first?
Muskets had two shots though, no?
Well, whatever, you're out of shots. You're
Yeah,
both out of
yeah,
shots.
yeah.
Like that had to happen at least once.
Yeah, but they had bayonets. They would go for the bayonet.
Yeah. There's no more scrapping in war anymore, that's for
They
sure.
just look at each other in the eyes and they're just like they both know that they don't believe in the cause. Like they're both just like on the same page, but they gotta fight or their homies will kill them.
I
Because they
mean,
used to get they would just shoot you if you were like if you stepped out of line. If you stepped out of the
like maybe in
musket
the
line,
Civil
they would
War,
just fucking shoot you on spot. Like,
and maybe like in the Civil War, in the Revolutionary War, probably not. I'm sure in the Revolutionary War they were like, get the fuck out of here.
all right,
Like the
bro,
Americans were probably like, fuck no. Like they
bro.
probably wanted to kill those
I don't know if you believe
motherfuckers.
in this, but like, if we had past lives, bro, we lived through some of this shit, probably. We were the two dudes in the
I don't know,
forest.
maybe.
We were the two
We
dudes in the
shot each other?
forest. No, we were kissing. Oh, okay.
We probably were. We probably like two dudes in a forest, and we were like, maybe in another life we could be friends.
Yeah. You're definitely British though. That's the thing. No, that's
What?
like
No
I was
way.
like
Me?
you're the British dude and you were just fumbling with your musket and I was just like, ah.
You're like, I really gotta do this guy dirty right now.
Yeah, and then in another life we could be homies.
You know what's wild when people used to do like the 10 paces thing?
Yeah, kind of badass though that people had honor like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, we do not have no honor anymore. Shit. We can't do
This
shit on
is
a handshake anymore.
it's better than like a drive-by shooting, yeah, that's for sure.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of civil, I guess.
A drive-by shooting is just, yeah. But yeah, 10 paces, that was crazy. Like, I know the motherfuckers were sweating.
And
What?
one of the presidents did that and got shot. Andrew Jackson or somebody.
Really?
Yeah, he like
What
did
do you
one.
even call that?
Uh, I don't know. A
Like a
duel.
duel, yeah?
Uh,
Did
yeah,
a duel.
one of our presidents did a duel and then like won, but he got shot in the chest or something. And
Dang.
like he went and like
Yeet.
made a speech after it and he was like, "This dude's a bitch." Like I don't know, like some badass shit like that. I think it was Andrew Jackson. Look that up. Look that up. Fact check.
Yeah, it says many people think Andrew Jackson fought hundreds of duels. He did have a temper. He was challenged and he challenged others several times. Oh, that's not what I thought they meant when they said he was challenged.
Like
But
mentally.
only one duel resulted in shots fired in the duel in 1806 when he killed Charles Dickinson. Is that like a book writer?
I don't know. That name sounds
Oh,
fucking familiar though. Everybody was named Charles Dickinson back then, I guess.
dang. It says he was talking about his lady. It says a quarrel with Charles Dickinson over a horse race soon turned violent when Dickinson made a rude comment about the character of Andrew's wife Rachel. He was like, "Yeah, it's a bitch." He's like, "Your wife's a hoe."
Pretty
She's like, "She was
much.
slobbing on my knob like corn on the cob." Oh yeah, it says he wounded
Dead
Jackson in the
air.
chest. Despite this, Jackson still managed to shoot and mortally wound Dickinson, and then he threw salt in the wound. Badass.
He threw it and he stabbed him with an ice pick.
What, who is that? Is that just a random guy?
I don't know. Look that up.
What's his name? Charles Dickinson. I think Charles Dickens.
Yeah, Charles Dickens is something else. He shot him. Then he thug shaked over his
Charles
body.
Dickens? Yeah. Who's Charles Dickens?
He
A
emoted
writer,
on
right?
him.
Boot blacking factory. Imagine that shit back then. Just working the worst job.
In the worst job for no money.
Like, imagine being in like the
Covered in
printing
soot.
press. Or imagine like
Yeah,
what was
shit
that
was
shit
awful
called?
back
You know the book
then.
Animal Farm? Or no, not Animal Farm. Is it? No, not Animal Farm. Is that it? What's Animal Farm about?
I don't know.
No, that's not it. What's the book? Book about bad, bad, bad health regulations in food. No, what is that book called? You don't remember what that
Bad
book's called?
company. Uh,
Old book,
Old Yeller.
old book about meat industry. The Jungle. You never heard about The Jungle?
Nah,
It's like
welcome
yeah,
to
it
it.
exposes the corruption. Even back then they were corrupt, man.
Yeah, they were never not corrupt. Humans don't know how to not be corrupt.
I had to write about this too at one point. I remember it was like basically like back then, like the jobs were so scarce that like a motherfucker would fall in like a vat of like I
Meat
don't even know
grinder.
something, yeah. And then they were just like they didn't even give a shit. They just like brought the next guy in. They were like, whatever. Too bad, so sad.
Yeah,
Should
that's
have thought twice.
wild. Imagine, oh, imagine you fucking, you trying to just get some bread for like your people, and then like you fall in a fucking meat grinder. Like, so brutal.
Yeah, and they got paid like nothing, and the fucking
And the conditions are all fucking
the
awful.
conditions were awful. Yeah, and like you're probably going away with some disease,
That's
and
so
you go home to your
wild,
nasty ass
bro.
wife.
My God, they probably just jumped in the meat grinder at that point. Like, that's
Bro,
wild.
you gotta
The
imagine that,
fact that
like
that's definitely happened though is just like kind of disturbing.
the fact that what happened?
The fact that that's definitely happened, like someone fell out a meat grinder
Somebody
and they
jumped
just
in the meat grinder instead of going home to their wife.
not jumped in it, but like somebody definitely fell in, like they just served that shit
Oh, a
up.
lot of people did. A
I,
lot of people
I
did.
know, isn't that fucking disturbing?
Yeah, it's
You're like, nah,
pretty
that's
not
chill
cool.
shit. It's like that shit not chill,
I
to
mean,
be
the crazy thing
honest.
is that somebody probably fell in the meat grinder and they just let it ride. They just sold it.
On
People like
God.
unintentionally like eating people.
Like it made a noise, it was like
That's the crazy.
ka-dunk, and everyone looked around, they were like, well, what was that? I don't know. And they just went back to work, like, yeah.
Like imagine it. Ugh. I don't even want to think about that. Ugh. Imagine
It
like
probably
blood
still,
splattering all
bro,
over the
it probably
place.
still happens, bro.
Think so? I don't think so. That's what the
The
FDA is
condition,
for,
the
or what is
FDA
it?
sucks, bro. Come on.
Yeah, the yeah.
Don't act like you trust the fucking FDA.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember. You remember Mr. Yeager? Did you ever have him?
I never had him.
And you know who it is though? Bald dude glasses. No. Anyways,
No.
he said that the FDA like they like allow for there to be like
Yeah,
poop in our food.
like a certain
Like there's
amount,
like
yeah.
yeah, like there's like a like it should be 0%, but they allow like 5% or something.
It's not
I don't know,
5%,
like
but yeah.
I think it's less than that.
Yeah. Your food is 5% poop, come on. Come on,
I
let's get
mean, I
realistic about our
guess.
corruption.
Let's see. FDA threshold on
I get like
poop
a certain amount
in food.
of like bugs or whatever, but like yeah, they go too far with it. Like
The amount of excrement permitted varies from food to food. Many spices and herbs, including pepper, yada yada yada, have a limit of 1 milligram of excrement per pound of food. There are over 450,000 milligrams in a pound, so that's a very small fraction. But still, I don't want any poop in my food. I
yeah,
want
but
0 milligrams.
how many milligrams are you down for, bro? Be honest.
Zero.
Come on, bro. You're not getting
Ugh,
zero, bro. Come on. How many milligrams per pound of food are you chill with?
none.
That's hilarious, bro.
Hold on. What does it say? Some whole spices have a slightly higher limit of 3 milligrams per food
Per poop.
per
Per
pound.
poop.
3 milligrams per pound.
Three
The highest
milligrams?
limits are cocoa beans,
3 milligrams
10
isn't that
milligrams per pound,
much.
and wheat.
3 milligrams isn't that
This one
much for a
says
whole pound.
this one
It's a
says
bit though, not
wheat.
gonna lie.
Look at this though. Look at this though. Look at this though. 9 milligrams per kilogram.
What?
Places go
And
milligram,
wheat.
gram, kilogram in wheat, but like think about wheat bread. Every time you have like a burger,
Yeah, but I don't know if
a
it's
sandwich,
okay.
Jimmy John's, you're eating
Jimmy John's.
poop. Straight up
That
poop.
shit was good. No, listen. Is it even possible to have like 0% dookie in the food though? Like I don't even know if that's possible.
Wash your fucking hands.
It's not that though. It's like out of the dirt and shit. Like there's no way. That's why they had those limits is because like it's
I
impossible
don't
to have
know.
it just perfect. Like there's got to be
I don't
some.
know,
You're
man.
getting some poop, bro. Like let's be
You
honest.
wash your hands every time after going to the bathroom, be honest.
After every poop, yeah, not after every
Yeah,
piss.
after every poop, obviously. What the heck? That's nasty.
And not after
Dude,
every
today,
piss,
I think it
no.
was today at work, dude. It was today. Yeah, no, I don't, no, hell no. But like, you can't touch the handle though.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can you
touch the
touch it with your
handle.
foot. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're on the same. It took me a while to figure that out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you were a little slow on that, I could tell, but it's all good though. Came
Like
around.
probably like senior year maybe. I was over handles. I was all foot. But you know,
Yeah,
people are still touching that with their hand,
their
and they're still not
tongue.
washing
Nope.
their hands. Yeah, they're
Uh,
doing it straight tongue,
so they
teeth.
just mouth mouth the handle and then just
That's nasty. I mean, even at your own house, I still don't do it. Even yeah, no, no. Even if I'll clean it, because like when I like clean, like I'll wipe down the handles, I'll wipe down door handles and everything, and like
yeah,
I'll
but like
still,
your toothbrush is in the
I'm off.
bathroom, so when you flush, like the dookie goes up in the air, you
Well,
know?
that's why you close the toilet seat before
Yeah,
you do
that's true.
that.
I close the toilet seat every time. That's true. I didn't think about that. You gotta close the toilet seat, but you know some people are out here just toilet seat open,
Toilet seat
hands
open,
waving in the
freaking
air,
yeah.
tongue
Toilet
in the
seat open,
handle.
and they're fucking yeah. They're using bare hand on the freaking thing, and then they don't wash their hands, and they go and they make some fucking food.
Make some sandwiches, and then that's how we get that's how we get 3 milligrams in our fucking
I
food.
remember my sister bought my dad like this like odd facts book, and one of them was like the percentage of poop on shopping cart handles. It was pretty crazy.
Probably a lot of crazy stuff that we don't think about.
Shopping cart, shopping carts.
They're just tongue in the poop. That's crazy.
It says took samples of the handles of 85 carts. I mean, that's not a lot.
You got pigs walking
85
over the
cart
like wheat though. You got animals in there and like
85 carts across 4 states. Gerba says 72% of the carts tested positive for fecal bacteria, with up to half the samples containing E. coli. Nasty.
yeah, on some
Yeah, but that's like
Monsanto shit.
that's not a lot though. 85 carts across 4 states.
But dude, there's animals in the fucking wheat and shit. Like, there's no way that they're not gonna have like a little bit of dookie in there. It's like not possible.
I guess.
They
I
like
mean,
how
what's a
much?
milligram? How big is a milligram?
3 milligrams is like a droplet,
How big is a milligram?
like a water droplet
Tiny.
for a pound.
Oh shit. Milligrams, like, yeah. It's like nothing compared to a penny.
Yeah, still though.
It's like
What if
just
it's
a
all? What's
dookie
if,
compared to a penny.
what if all the dookies in the same spot though, and you should a little bite of that?
Just random duke. Somebody's getting
Like
that
you know,
duke.
whenever you're eating, like you're eating a sandwich or something, you get like one bad bite. That's what
Yeah,
it
it's just
is,
all
bro.
poop.
It's just,
Just straight up poop.
yeah,
You're eating
bro.
all poop.
Yeah, bro. It's just straight up Duke.
Somebody's, I don't know. You think they'd be putting stuff in the food to make us dumber?
They be putting fluoride in the water, which is shown to
Isn't
lower
that
your
good
I.
for you?
No, that shit lowers your IQ.
Is that true though?
It's true. Get up.
Does fluoride lower IQ?
It's like
Yes.
it's like one. You get one less cavity, and like you lose 3 IQ points.
The present study showed a low mean IQ in high fluoride concentration areas. They put fluoride in all water? Not in all water.
In all the United States water,
No, not in all water.
not in
I
other
thought they weren't even
countries.
allowed to do that. I thought that was illegal.
No, they put it in for dental hygiene apparently, but it's like a well, you know they say like the kids kids' toothpaste is like fluoride free because it's like they don't want the kid to
Yeah,
eat it, but they're like, ah,
yeah.
put that shit in the water. Like, bruh.
Almost all water contains some naturally occurring fluoride.
Yeah, but they put a lot in though. Yeah, spring water does have like a tiny bit, but
I'll say how much fluoride is added to our water.
and they only do it in the U.S. U.S. like the only first world country that does that, I think. Oh, that's why our autism rate is like skyrocketing. I don't know. I don't know
Help
about that.
prevent tooth decay. Well, I mean, like little kids aren't really drinking a lot of water though. Like Miguel doesn't really drink a lot of water.
Yeah, but well, what does he drink?
Oh, he drinks milk, juice. I mean, he'll have some water, not a
Yeah,
lot.
but it's in the
Like,
juice too. The juice made out of the water.
yeah, but
The
that's
juice is made
different.
out of the same water.
That is way different. You know what?
It's not. The animals are drinking the same fucking water.
What? No, they're not.
They are.
And out of like streams and lakes and rivers? No,
No,
there's no fluoride in
I'm
that
saying the
water.
farm animals,
Oh,
not wild animals.
yes. I mean, not if it's like well water though, or like out of an aquifer.
Aquifer doesn't filter that shit out.
The government isn't putting fluoride in the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're not. I'm just
What are you
saying.
talking about, bro?
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
It's like if you have like city water, probably, or like bottled
Yeah,
water. What about bottled water?
depends on the bottled water. But yeah, like
Bottled water have fluoride.
if it's spring water,
Most bottled waters do not contain an optimal level of fluoride. Oh. I don't know. I think it's bullshit because I have like a million fucking cavities and I always drink tap water.
I have zero cavities. And I never drink tap water.
Yeah, so like what the fuck? So I'm just retarded for no reason?
Ah, there's even a whole argument about that. Like fluoride is low-key like not even good for your teeth, but there's even a whole thing about that. But
I don't know, man.
a lot of shit is scams, bro. You can't trust anything these days.
That's what I'm saying. Like whenever I'm watching the Joe Rogan podcast, whatever, and they're talking about stuff, I'm like, how do I know?
Even in the US,
Like, how do
even
I?
in other countries, they don't even take your wisdom teeth out. Like you really don't even have to. Like it's like a
Yeah, well, have you ever seen the teeth of people in England? Yeah, so
hey.
maybe we're on to something there because they got some fucked up teeth.
Yeah, I doubt that's because of the wisdom teeth, but yeah.
Probably is.
No, it just comes down to money. The dental care probably costs too much.
But no, like what I be thinking? Oh yeah, probably, and that's
It
actually
all
pretty
comes
true.
down to
Or the,
fucking money, bro.
but no, you know what I've been thinking lately is like Joe Rogan saying all this stuff. I was like, how do I know that he's not pushing an agenda? Like, how do I know that somebody's not paying him off? Because like he can say he's not all he wants, but
He's
like,
rich though already.
how do I know?
He's rich though already. He doesn't seem corrupt.
No, he definitely doesn't.
He
But in the
seems like a
back of my
genuine
head,
guy.
oh yeah,
Imagine
for
he was
sure,
just
for
corrupt,
sure.
like he's on Biden's payroll, promoting big fluoride.
He's like using, he's using like reverse psychology.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
trying to be the open-minded guy, but really,
In reality, it's like subliminal messages. Smoke.
they put the bad shit in the good shit. The good shit in the bad shit. It's like backward.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
They put the fluoride in the water. They put the bad shit in the good shit. And then like they put nicotine in like cigarettes, and nicotine's like good for you.
Yeah, but not all those extra additives.
That's what I'm saying. They put it in the bad shit.
Yeah, what's in cigarettes? Poop, right?
Nah,
What
uh,
is in cigarettes? It's like, what is it?
it's like
It's
it's
like
hella
sawdust.
additives. It's hella additives. Yeah, the Moji cigarettes where you just crush a little tobacco leaf. That's it, bro. That's it, bro.
What additives are in cigarettes? Arsenic? Bruh.
Yeah, they put arsenic in
Like
the
the first thing
cigs.
on the list. I mean, I
'Cause it
know
starts with an
cigarettes aren't
A.
supposed to be healthy, obviously, but shit.
Starts with an A.
Acetone? Jesus. Acetic acid. Ammonia? God dang.
Yeah, they put
Carbon
a bunch.
monoxide. Formaldehyde. Methanol.
Well, asbestos probably.
Tar. Well, tar, yeah. Tar is valid. Lead.
Tar is
Jesus,
valid.
dude.
And there's no reason to add any of that to the cigarettes. They just add it
Just
for
like we
they
gotta
just
kill these
they
motherfuckers.
just add it to like quote unquote make the smoke less harsh or like some bullshit.
Like we gotta cook them.
We
We
gotta
just we just don't want, we don't want to just hinder them. We want to kill them.
basically, bro.
I don't know, but you always see those like one people that are just like old as dirt,
Still smoking
horrible
cigs and
health,
they're just
but they're just,
straight.
yeah, they're smoking cigs and they're doing fine. Like they're not doing fine, but they're just hanging on.
That
Like
shit
what's
makes
up
me
with
wonder,
that?
is this shit healthy?
Right? I'm like,
Something
shit,
about this
maybe I should
shit,
just start smoking.
something about this shit is like so fun that it extends your fucking life.
Gives you hope.
Yeah, just like so relaxing that the trade-off is worth it. The lack of stress.
You're just like so addicted that you're like living for the next cigarette. You're like, I
Yeah,
can't die yet. I gotta get that
yeah.
another cigarette.
It actually adds 11 minutes to your life.
You're like, your body's about to give out, and you're like, no,
That's
I
how
need another cigarette.
that's how long the nicotine takes to leave your system. It's just 11 minutes.
You're like getting ready to die, and you're like,
What?
don't you quit on me now. We need that another cigarette.
That shit
That's crazy.
crazy to me.
Cigarettes are so gross, but they'd be hitting sometimes.
I'm saying, bro, like if we lived in like those like some country days or whatever, if we lived in like a Western era, I'd be in that tobacco.
Bro, even like early like we lived in like the 60s. We'd be smoking the shit out of cigarettes. Like if we were like going to high
Like
school in the
light
60s,
light a
dude,
cigarette up, another cigarette, and just keep smoking.
I bet it was lit back then. People were just smoking cigarettes everywhere. But it was lit.
Inside, bro. That was like the
Like in
air. That was the
hospitals.
American
People were smoking
dream.
cigarettes in hospitals.
In the hospital, you're dying. Yo, pass me my cigarette, dog.
I mean, if that's all you got, you're on your last breath, you might as well. I think they should bring that back for people about to die.
I feel like that's my grandma's
Like you're allowed
husband.
to have a cigarette.
Bro, if you have cancer though, like if you already got cancer, I'm doing heroin. No?
What? No.
Not heroin, but like I'm smoking cigs. I'm out here wild. If I
I
already
mean, if I'm like 80, and like, Melina's gone and it's just like me, I'll try some crazy shit.
some ciggies,
I'll try some shit. I mean, no, not ciggies. Ciggies aren't crazy. I'll do like crack.
for real.
I mean, I'll do like psychedelics maybe. I mean, at that point, it's like, what do I got to
That-
lose?
yeah, yes. You could
Like,
be
if all
80
my
and
kids are
like
grown,
you could be 80 and just live like another 10 years though. Never know when it's gonna
hey,
end, bro. That's the thing.
it could end tomorrow.
Yeah, it could.
But like, what difference does it make at that point? I mean, yeah, okay, I live another 10 years. I did mushrooms one time. I don't think it's gonna make that big of a deal at that point.
Not mushrooms, bro. Mushrooms, like mushrooms is not gonna do anything. But like, if you start smoking crack, like,
No,
start
I'd
doing
rather do
healing.
psychedelics. I'd rather do psychedelics than do like fucking crack or coke or whatever
Psychedelics aren't fun.
they are.
You want to get euphoric, bro. You don't want to think about some crazy shit. You don't want to have like a fucking epiphany. Maybe you do. I don't know. Who am I to say?
I don't know.
I would just want to zone out at 80. I just want to catch a little nod, I guess.
What is that one? It's like that's from on that knob. Mm.
You're just living for the next thing. That reminds me, dude, that's my grandma's husband. Bro smoked for like, chain smoked for like 50 years. Has a pain, has a pacemaker. Bro's like 70 something.
Pacemaker is crazy. He's in iron lung.
Bro's like 70 something. Just refuses to die. Bro goes to the doctor. They're like, yeah, you had a stroke. And he's like, nah, I'm good. Gets up. Like, bruh.
He had a stroke
He had like a
for real.
he had like a bunch of like stroke symptom type deals. And he go to the doctor. Can't he couldn't talk or whatever. Go to the this happened like a few times. And then like he ends up fine. He's like, nah, I'm good. Like
I'm straight.
bro literally can't speak. And he just comes back and he's like, nah, I'm straight. And then the doctor's just like, oh, well, this guy's a miracle. I don't know.
He was just fiending so hard for the next cigarette.
He doesn't still smoke. Well, he still smokes weed though. Still
Well,
smokes
he was
hella
just
weed.
smoking. He was just weed. I'm gonna do it this summer at least once.
I thought he ate.
Mainly just, mainly his cousin smokes weed, so it's like,
You have to.
I mean, he's always asking me to do it, and I was like, I want to. I was like, but I don't want to do it behind her back.
Bro, do it behind
So
her back. You wouldn't care,
you're
you know.
right. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I do and I don't. I don't know.
She wouldn't care. Yeah,
I
she'd
mean, her
be.
cousin was all down to just let me do it and not say anything, but I was like, yeah, I can't go back in the room smell like weed. Like she's definitely gonna know.
That would have been straight. I mean, it's legal, bro.
Not down here.
Ah, that's true. It is.
Only legal medicinally down here.
It's lame. What the fuck?
I know. You can't even do sports betting, online sports betting here either.
Now, how are we gonna do our gambling stream?
I don't know, dude. The laws down here are just retarded. They're the worst.
Everywhere, bro. Chill out.
Nah, just down here. They're the worst. And it's been pouring rain this whole week.
That's awesome. I like the Florida rain.
No. No, dude. It's like monsoon rain. It's not
The
good.
Florida rain is so lit, so relaxing.
No, it's not.
It's awesome.
We're at work and it's like there's a giant window next to us and we're just getting a whole show.
It's fine. It's awesome. I don't know why you don't like that.
Dumb.
It's
I don't want to
dumb.
drive in that.
I enjoy it.
I feel like it just ruins the day.
Put on some sad music. I like that shit.
No,
Shit grungy.
no.
They're just
But I
fiending
think I'm
for the
gonna go to
next
bed.
cigarette.
I'm about to
Bro,
go to bed.
it's only
Dude, we've been
been
talking for like an hour and a half. It's good
it,
enough.
it's only been 2.5 minutes on this particular topic.
Oh my gosh, I'm tired. That's the next topic. Me going to bed.
I thought you didn't have work tomorrow.
I do. I work from home.
Oh yeah, you're straight then. You just nap on the job. Hit a little
Last weekend,
ciggy.
or last Friday, I was literally playing Fortnite. Literally.
Why didn't you
Because
wait
she
my
was like,
invite?
I was like, is it? I told you, and you just said some dumb stuff. You were like, fork knife? I was like, okay, well, we're not playing.
What do you mean? You gotta catch my attention with it. You can't just
I
Fortnite.
said downloading Fortnite right now, and then you were like, oh, you trying to play? You were just like,
What do you want me to say, bro?
it just said, oh, you trying to play?
Nah,
Anything. That's your problem is
I
you never say anything.
I probably wasn't even home. I was
I
probably fiending for
know.
the next cig, realistically.
Dude, you need to get this Big Apple bagel job. I need an
Why?
excuse to go there. I love Big Apple. I like bagels in general.
Oh, word? I didn't know you're that big on it.
Oh, a bagel.
I
I'm a
know.
bagel connoisseur.
But if they don't hire me, they interviewed a bunch of people, and I just showed up like, yeah, work is cool. Like, like,
They interviewed a bunch of people. I mean, who's all trying to work at freaking Big Apple Bagel?
Apparently it's popping, bruh. I don't know. They did all their interviews in like one day, so maybe it wasn't that many people. But they're like, apparently
What, you
they're
like
obviously
walked
they're
in and there was a guy walking out giving you the steak guy?
yeah. There's people getting interviewed like while we were waiting. But like they were hired. They had signs everywhere saying they were hiring. So I need a bunch of peeps. I don't know. I just showed up and I was just like, yeah, I'm in a band. Like, work is cool. Like, I can work. Like, I don't know. Like, you know how I am.
They're like, oh, this guy's cool. We gotta hire him.
I'm like, oh, this guy's mad chill. Either, oh, this guy's mad chill, or like, ah, this guy's a fucking slack.
I wouldn't even know like what to do in that situation.
If you're hiring,
Like,
I mean,
how serious do you really take it? Like,
some people
you know
take
what I'm
it mad
saying?
serious.
Like, it's fucking
It's bagels. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not
fucking
that deep.
bagels, bro.
It's not that deep, bro.
Like, well, this guy was more too enthusiastic and he was more, qualified to make bagels. Like, what?
That's funny. When I started working at Jimmy John's, the Rod already worked there, and the manager told Rod that I didn't sound very enthusiastic. And
And he
I,
was like, nah, that's just how he is.
and I went to Rod and I was like, "What the fuck am I supposed to be like?" Yeah, Jimmy John's. Like, what was I supposed to do? And Rod was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Like the same thing. Like basically any job that's like,
Just a random
you
job
know,
that I'm probably just gonna work part time if they hire me. Like it's like, you know what I mean?
like yeah, like how many people are making a career out of that, you know? Like Rod, I guess, but like beyond that though.
My God. Like what if you just bro, I don't even know if I could even like pretend to care if I worked there.
You gotta,
Someone
you
pulls
gotta, so I
up,
can get some free bag.
yeah, the bagels are mad cheap though. Get a bagel sammy for like me and my sister got one. It was like $8. Both got one. No cap.
Yeah, dude, I need to go to bed.
Someone walks in and starts stealing. I'm just gonna be like, alright. Be like, oh, you want this? You want the safe too?
It's like those Walmart workers like checking your receipt and stuff. Like, is it that serious? Like, Walmart is $1 billion corporation, and I've got like $50 worth of groceries here. You know,
God, can't be stealing from the little guy. The little guy needs to steal, actually. And remember that thing in New York? You could steal like $900 worth of stuff and they can't stop you.
yeah, yeah. What's
Well,
up with that?
we need that in Michigan.
I mean, like they can't even call the police on you. They can't do anything.
Yeah, they can't do anything. They can just like report it, I guess, or like I don't think they can't. They can just let you leave, basically.
No, they have to let you
Yeah,
leave.
they have to let you leave.
I know. I have to let you leave. There's no choice. They can't like, detain you, and they
That's
don't.
fire.
It's not like what's the here. Let's look.
On some, what's the stealing policy here?
Stealing
Excuse me, sir.
policy.
What's the stealing policy?
And it'll say right away. And you think it's New York? Is
Yeah,
that what you're saying? In New York? If the
yeah.
value is less than $1,000, the crime would be petty larceny, a misdemeanor. If the value is over 1,000, the crime would be a grand larceny. I think it's California. I don't think it's New York.
I don't know. It's wild. It's kind of fire though. I don't know. A lot of degeneracy going on these days.
Can you be detained for stealing? Start with that. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm going to bed. I'm tired of shit.
Alright, bro.
I think you got enough content
About
for
to just
one
post this whole
podcast.
thing.
The whole thing?
It was all pretty
I mean,
good.
that's probably the best thing to do.
Probably all pretty
Put
good.
Subway Surfers over it.
Alright, I'll put it over my face cam.
All right, Subway Surfers. All
Alright,
right,
bet.
good first podcast.
Good for a podcast,
Peace.
everybody. Peace out.